Cindy here from insurtech Connect Asia. We have here today Arijit from Cover Genius. Very happy to have you here today.
Glad to be here. Thanks for the invite.
So today we'd like to hear a little bit from Arijit about the insurance industry as well as his experience at insurtech Connect Asia 2023. So to start off, a very easy question. How has your overall experience been at insurtech Connect Asia 2023?
So it's been great, Cindy. I attended the last year as well. I think this is a bigger turnout compared to the last year as well, which was a big event by itself. It's always great to meet your industry peers, people who are your clients, your customers, vendors, partners, also competitors, and see what's happening in the market. A big part of what we did this year, I saw there's a lot of topics on embedded insurance. That's bread and butter for Cover Genius, and that's what we do, and we are global leaders in that. So seeing that so much interest is there on the whole embedded insurance, and a lot of people are working on different models. That's interesting to note, and looking at how the whole insurance is evolving. It is moving from very conventional way of doing business to how insurtech is disrupting the distribution part or the claims part of the ecosystem, or looking at the entire value chain and how we are evolving with that. So it's great to experience that and meet so many new faces alongside meeting so many industry peers, which we happen to meet up in this conference. So great to be here, and congratulations on a successful completion of another event like ITC.
All right, thank you so much. It's really great to have a great supporter like you guys as well that comes back again this year. All right, you spoke a little bit on embedded insurance. Why don't you tell me a little bit how the insurtech space has allowed more companies to provide embedded insurance?
So what conventionally have been happening is insurance is generally distributed by their website or through different channels, whether it is bank assurance or through agents or through brokers. What we have done with the embedded is it's more you talk to any of the large digital companies. So take the apps you use on a daily basis. For shopping, you might be using app like Shopee or Lazada. I'm talking from a Singapore context here. From ride hailing, you might be using a Gojek or a Grab. For e-commerce, for using a sort of OTA, you'll be using Agoda or Skyscanner. So, and these are all happen to be our partners. And what we do is we create contextual and relevant insurance solutions and protection solutions, which goes in the primary purchase of the product. So when you're in Agoda booking an air ticket or you are doing a hotel reservation, then we are coming up with an insurance product which you can then check box during the primary purchase, and you pay in the cart, and the policy is instantly issued to you. So what happens there is you get a product which is convenient for you to buy, which is contextual your primary purchase, and then you go in the same journey and complete the flow. So it creates a product differentiation, and also from if you're Agoda, you are giving a customer a choice to buy an insurance which actually increase the core conversion. So we have seen a product available, an insurance product or solution available on the platform, which actually enhances the core conversion of the primary product. Okay, so the booking part, there's a 20% increase which we have seen through our service. People are more prone to buy products which has an insurance component and one product which doesn't have the insurance component. So if you are with Shopee, you are buying an electronic or a smartphone, you will find us selling you a protection of the device on that platform. Similarly, you go to another competing platform, and if you're looking for the same gadget, you will see the one with protection. There are higher propensity for that product to be sold over the one which we don't have that insurance. That's where I think a lot of companies are moving towards, a lot of which they want to adopt this embedded insurance as a value proposition, which they are going back to the customers, and that's where the customers are also getting value out of it.
All right, thank you so much. And can I also check what are the trends that we see for insurtechs in the region?
So insurtechs, there are a few trends which have been popping up. I will say that embedded insurance is what we are doing is the future of distribution of insurance. But if you take a step back, initially it started with a very marketplace model. So you have companies where it's a marketplace, so you have a provider of 6, 7 choices, and insurer and the person can choose what product they want. But the problem with the model is you end up choosing a product which is of a lowest pricing, and the product may not be suitable for you. Okay, then you go to a model which is more digitizing insurance company. They are also called insurtechs. That's a platform, but that is catered to more insurance companies who are having sort of old obsolete systems, and how you can make policy administration faster. Then there are models which are more on looking at certain aspect of value chain, like automating the claims journey or automating the distribution journey or lead generation. What we have done in CoverGenius, we have the entire insurance value chain on our platform, right? So from whether it's from distribution, operations, claims management, payment, everything is end-to-end automated. So what happens in that is, and that I seems to be the embedded play, because I'm seeing a lot of small insurtechs who have not been in space are trying to adopt the model which we already have, and is an infrastructure which we have in 60 plus countries. So what we do in a single API, we can do multiple products in multiple markets at the same time. And that's where I think the embedded insurance will do more. I think we are still scratching the surface. If you look at all these, favorite apps which we use on a daily basis, there can be touch points, multiple touch points, and insurance can be an enhancer to these multiple touch points, which will help the business and also the customer.
Yeah, even like social media, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are definitely channels that we are not really touching on yet.
Correct.
But that's definitely the future. So just one last question to end off. Like how insurtechs can address protection gap in APAC?
I think why we need to then step back and understand why the protection gap exists, right? The protection gap exists because people do not have access to right products at the right time. So what embedded insurance doing, it coming up with the contextual product at the time of the primary purchase. Okay. So in that way, when you're buying a hotel reservation, you want to have the flexibility of cancelling the reservation if for some reason you are not able to turn up, right? Then you are getting an option to buy a cancellation product along with the hotel reservation. But suppose if that product is the offering is not there for you, then you will not buy that. And if for some reason, if you or any of the family members fall sick, you are not able to attend that event and you waste all the money. So that's the protection gap we are talking about. So there has been a lot of service which we have done in Singapore as well, that I think it's about 82% customers are looking from banking channels are looking for customized embedded solutions which they don't have. Over 50% of OTAs e-commerce are not providing embedded insurance as an offering, and that will help you to come up to get access to a product which is simple to understand, convenient, and have it's contextual to the primary purchase, so that you don't have to go other websites and look for these products. It's available with you on the primary purchase. So that's where I think the protection gap is there, and which with the embedded model we are kind of bridging the gap.
All right, great to hear that, and great to hear how your solution is really helping the industry to move forward as well. So thank you so much, Arijit, for being here today with us. We hope to see you again in 2024.
No,
Thank you.
Pleasure having you here. Thank you very much.